They didn't wait this time. No drama, no cap gymnastics, no June excuses. The Dolphins just moved. Maybe they learned. Or maybe they're just done pretending they've got time to waste. Quinn Ewers is now officially under contract, a seventh-rounder with more eyes on him than most picks taken way earlier. For years. Locked in. And yet it already feels like the timer started ticking the moment he signed. There's something about this one. It's not the usual backup insurance thing. It's not even about Ewers being the steal of the draft. Because let's be real. If teams believed in him like they say after the fact, he wouldn't have been picked 231. So what's the truth here? What did Miami see? Or what did the other teams miss? Ewers comes in with more baggage than buzz. A former Golden Boy from Texas, once projected as the guy, then knocked down a few pegs after every game. He didn't light up like a video board. He's not fast. He's not a cannon-armed gunslinger. He doesn't have a jaw-dropping highlight reel that makes fans scream, QB1, from day one. But he knows timing, rhythm. He gets the art of letting the offense breathe and hit. That's the word from Texas insiders. That's the whisper in the Dolphins building. So, do they think they found something? Or are they just desperate enough to keep hoping one of these lottery tickets pays off? Let's not sugarcoat it. Backup quarterback has been a mess in Miami. Every time Tua takes a hit, and he takes too many, the season hangs by a thread. Every time a backup steps on the field, it's like watching a different team. One that doesn't know how to win. One that folds. So maybe this isn't even about Quinn. Maybe it's about finally refusing to go down the same path again. And yet, here's where it twists. Because Ewers isn't just some body to fill the QB3 line. There's talk. Quiet talk, but it's growing. That maybe, this is the guy who fits McDaniel's system in a way others haven't. That Ewers played in a Texas offense that, let's face it, tried to mimic what Miami does. Quick reads, motion, anticipation throws, pre-snap complexity, post-snap simplicity. Steve Sarkisian didn't hide it. He wanted Ewers to move like Tua, to think like Tua. And now he's here, standing behind Tua. What happens when the backup already sees the game like your starter? Now, before we crown anybody, Ewers has limitations. Plenty. He's not going to outrun pressure. He's not making magic out of chaos. He can't just throw his way out of trouble. But he doesn't have to, if the system works. If the design holds. If the ball gets out when it should. That's what the Dolphins are betting on. Not talent alone. Execution. Can he be that guy? Funny how this regime has shifted. They used to chase names. Now they chase fits. Zach Wilson? Tools, no consistency. Quinn Ewers? The reverse. Smooth in his reads. Mechanical. Maybe a little too tame. But sometimes, tame wins you games when chaos isn't an option. Still, it's a seventh-round pick. You don't build around that. Right? Except, Miami hasn't drafted a QB in rounds 3 to 5 since 1990. Let that sit. 1990. And the last seventh-rounder they took before Skylar Thompson? Brandon Doughty. Both came and went. Is Ewers just another in the line? Or is this the one they quietly nurture until one day? They don't have to panic when Tua limps off. Don't overlook how calculated this move is. The front office didn't pick him out of a hat. They had names. They had boards. And they waited until 231. 13 QBs went before him. 13 teams said nah. Some even said Ewers was too famous to be a backup. Seriously. That's what his agent said. Too well known. Too high profile to quietly sit behind someone else. What does that even mean in 2025? Maybe it means he has presence. Maybe it means he's not built to be invisible. And if he's here to compete, not just hold a clipboard, what does that say about the pecking order behind Tua? Now let's talk numbers. Ewers threw over 9,000 yards in college. 68 touchdowns. Made the college football playoffs twice. That's not nothing. That's not camp arm material. He had moments, real ones. The kind that linger. But he also had turnovers. Inconsistencies. Plays where you wonder, what was he seeing? So yeah, development is a must. But in this offense, with this coach, it might just click faster than anyone expects. And there's another layer. Cap space. Miami's playing the long game. They're not throwing bags at washed-up vets to wear a headset and pretend they're ready if disaster strikes. They're investing in youth, in cost control. If Ewers pans out, he's cheap insurance, smart insurance. And if he doesn't, he's gone. Low risk, no panic. But still, what if he pans out? What if we're sitting here mid-season, and Wilson's struggling in preseason, and Ewers just looks better? What if fans start whispering, louder this time? What if he starts moving the offense like Tua on a budget? What if he becomes the first Dolphins backup fans don't dread seeing on the field?